Hey there guys, GamersX here and welcome to my Battlefield 3 weapon series. In it, I fully examine the Battlefield 3 weapons and put them under review. I show you what are the benefits of certain guns, also what are its downsides, at what range they're most efficient and how many kills you need to unlock certain attachments that would satisfy your role and need in the game. I also introduce you with real-world facts of each weapon and statistics and behavior in Battlefield 3 game. This time we'll be debriefing the M240B. The M240B is available for support class only. The M240B is unlocked after achieving 9000 support score. Now let's go to weapons world stats. The output of the weapon is country of creation Belgium. Weight of the weapon 27.6 pounds or approximately 12.5 kilograms. The length is approximate to 50 inches or 49.7 totally and 126 centimeters long. The effective range of the weapon is 800 meters. The year of production is 1990. Now let's continue with real-world service of this weapon. It was manufactured by Fabrique Nationale. The FN mag was chosen by US military for different roles after large world searches and competitions. The M240B is standard infantry medium machine gun of the US Army. It's also in service with the US Air Force, Navy and the Coast Guard. It comes configured with a ground combat with a buttstock and bipod, though it's also mounted aboard ships and small boats. It's almost always referred to as an M24 Bravo instead of M24B. It was introduced and created to replace the deceased old M60 light machine gun. The outstanding power of this weapon also has a downside. The weight of the weapon. While it's a heavyweight list of machine guns, it's majorly used with a bipod or a tripod as well. Now let's head out to recoil values and spread values in Battlefield 3. The weapon has a big disadvantage in vertical recoil. The left and right recoil of the weapon are totally the same, they're 0.5 degrees. The upper recoil is equal to 0.7 degrees. What those values actually mean is that vertical recoil defines how much the barrel moves up after every single shot. The two horizontal recoil values are a bit different since these are the limits of a random value. Now on the left column you can see spread values. Pause the video and check them out. Spread is like recoil. It's defining the weapon's spray pattern and accuracy. But this is not visible as recoil in game. In short, it means how inaccurate the weapon really is. Now let's go to Battlefield 3 weapon stats and my opinion of the weapon. The rate of fire is 650 RPM. The fire mode is only one, it's auto fire. The magazine capacity is equal to 100 rounds or 200 rounds with extended mags. The reload times are very long, 5.2 seconds with non-empty weapon and 6.2 seconds with a totally empty weapon. The M24 Bravo is a great light machine gun. I just tried it a few weeks ago when a lot of my subscribers told me that I should use it for not only make a weapon review on it, but also use it on the battlefield. I have never used it before and I used more or less the L86A2 just because it was lighter, LMG, and I was always more mobile. But when I switched to this weapon, I'm not going back to that one really, guys. The M24 Bravo has an outstanding damage firepower, a moderate RPM, and it has a lot of ammunition stored in its magazine. But though it's one of the most high recoil rifles in the game, in its group of medium machine guns, the M24B has the highest fire rate and the highest recoil, favoring bipod use much more than other support weapons. Its high fire rate and damage make it the fastest killing machine gun in the game and the second fastest killing gun in the game, only outdone by a few milliseconds by the FAMAS. When deployed on a bipod, it's arguably the most destructive anti-personnel small arm in the entire game, and its suppressive capabilities are virtually unmatched, really, guys. I don't remember the time when I was laying forward fire towards my enemy or enemies that any one of them would shoot back and kill me. It really has an outstanding suppression capabilities. You really can't put suppression abilities to use and simply outgun other players by having more rounds available before reload, either forcing opponents to flee or give the player the opportunity to close the distance before opening fire again. The weapon proved outstanding in medium range fights. Also equipping it with suppressor would create a powerful laser beam. I'll talk more on attachments later on in the attachment section. Now let's go to the damage multiplier values. The head multiplier produces a damage value of 2 times higher than normal upper chest damage of 1 times damage. If you shoot someone in the legs, they'll sustain a damage of 91% of maximum bullet damage, so the actual damage would be deducted by 9% of the weapon damage. So if we import this to our damage values, if you hit an enemy in their legs, they will sustain a maximum of 31% of damage. A chest hit would produce 34% of maximum damage, and a headshot would hit him with 68% of damage, so 2 shots are required to be a little hit in the head, or 1 shot to the chest and 1 in the head like the professionals do it. In every weapon review I include how many kills you need to unlock your specific attachment. Now I have 2 attachment loadouts I would suggest you to use. The first one being the 3.4 scope, which requires 10 kills, for better view to line your shots easily towards your opponent. It lets you have more viewing space combined with the flash suppressor, which you unlocked after 20 kills with this weapon, for lower compensation of horizontal recoil, and of course the bipod, which you already have unlocked at the beginning. Now my second loadout would be the Cobra or the Reflex sight combined with the foregrip for lower vertical recoil, and attach a suppressor on it would make it an excellent, somewhat mobile, close range stealth killing machine. As of the December Soldier upgrade, you are able to equip on the M240B the Desert Stripe camo by the default, and can also equip the Woodland Oak camo once the M240B Special assignment is completed, of course. That was my weapon review of the M24 Bravo. I hope you enjoyed it and found the facts in this review innovative and informative. If you did, I would much appreciate if you thumbs up that video, because I put a lot of effort to make my videos as good as they are. And I would really like to tell you guys that I'll be doing more weapon reviews on Battlefield 3 Battlefield 4 weapons, yeah, the first moment it is released. If you're new here, subscribe for more Battlefield 3 videos, weapon reviews and other great gaming videos, and we'll see you in the next video.